How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Now, normally I only like to do these games for Halloween, but a couple weeks ago or so, I put up the Question of the Day compilation where you can answer all 25 questions from that video within a week of the upload date of that video, and you'll be in a draw to win a quickie episode. Quickie episodes are games that I can do within an hour or so in a single episode from a list that I have. And Squall Highwind, congratulations, you won. And you chose Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. And I'm a big stupid and didn't realize that this is not a game that is suitable for a quickie. It is a game suitable for a full-fledged Let's Play with multiple episodes. So congratulations, Squall Highwind. You get more than you bargained for. I don't really like to make that exception for people when they win that, because it's not really fair. But that's all me for including this in the list that you can choose from. So, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, let's jump in there. Game start. Now it's a real good 8-bit homage when it fades out that way with the diminishing colors. Because the actual NES can't fade out the way a lot of games fade out where it just kind of goes to black. It's impossible, it doesn't have enough colors. So in this game, it feels truly 8-bit. So let's jump in there with normal. And we'll talk about Nightmare and Ultimate a little bit later. But we'll go normal right now. And we'll do Veteran. Veteran is a style for those looking for a retro-style challenge, which means if I get hit, I get knocked back. And Casual is an easygoing style. Lives are unlimited, and taking damage will not knock you back. But I want to be knocked back. I get knocked down, but I get up again, because I'm an NES player. There once was a man who had been given the moon's curse by demons. That man was Zangetsu. Wrapped in crimson garb, with eyes like fire, he relentlessly pursued the demons who cursed him. As he journeyed from one pit of darkness to another, he would stop at nothing until he struck down every last demon in his path. One night, he sensed the looming presence of a great demon. He swore to eradicate all demons, no matter how much of a threat they posed. Bathed in moonlight, he cried out as he drew his sword, which consumed the darkness from within its wretched steel. On that night, either the demons or the moon itself would feel the wrath of his blade. It's so edgy! I like the edgy thing. I can really, dramatize my voice. It's a lot of fun. And if this looks familiar, like a Castlevania game, guess what it is? Koji Igarashi, the creator of Castlevania, when he left Konami, basically said, if you're not going to make a Castlevania game, I'm going to make my own Castlevania game with blackjacks and hookers. And he did. He made Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is very much a Metroidvania game. It was very Symphony of the Night. It was pretty darn good. And on top of that, he made Curse of the Moon and Curse of the Moon 2, which are 8-bit homages to Castlevania 3. And boy, does it show. Does this ever look like Castlevania 3? And it is really, really good. Like, really, really good. It plays just like a classic Castlevania game, but, you're faster. You know what I mean? Like, let's go up the stairs, for example. Look how fast I can go up these stairs. I got hit. And it's pretty cool. You have the sub-weapons and everything. Right now I have kind of like an upward chain whip, which is like that, which is interesting. You don't use hearts for your sub-weapon stuff. That's ridiculous. Always has been. In this, it's these little vials. I have 10 out of 20, and you can upgrade that, which is kind of cool. But it's pretty neat. You'll also notice that there's already paths that I can't take. Don't worry, we will deal with that later. You do get extra abilities and kind of extra things, but yeah, smack you. But no, this is really, really cool. Really, really cool. I was planning on playing this for Halloween this year, but I guess we're getting it early. And it means my Halloween Let's Plays have changed a little bit. It freed up a little bit of space, so who knows what kind of fun things we'll play now that I'm not doing this. Oh, we got a new sub-weapon. This is a really nice one. I like this one. It's a downwards attack. It's basically this game's version of Holy Water, which is really good against these mice, but like that. But I mean, I can just duck. Take them out that way. But it is really good. It does a lot of lingering damage, which is very, very nice. I like it a lot. This isn't an incredibly long game. Technically, if I wanted... Ooh, I can't go down there. I can't crawl. Metroid can't crawl. But yeah, either I can go left, or I can go up, or I can go to the right. Oh, which way? Decisions. To the right. Oh, I can't. I guess I come from that. So I guess I would go down here and then come from the right. Like I said, there are reasons why I can't go to these little extra areas. Not on this playthrough, anyways. This is a game that wants, nay, demands extra playthroughs. Ooh, big heart. You got a big heart. All your hearts are refilled. Oh, what does this say? It seems I can use sub-weapons from with a triangle button. However, that would require weapon points. If I destroy lamps, perhaps I can find a magic potion to restore my weapon points. I also understand that different colored lamps contain various sub-weapons I can use. Even so, I remain devoted to the sword. I like how they do that. You're never surprised that's going to be something else. You know it's going to be another sub-weapon because it's purple. These guys tell you which way to go. Kind of the main kind of way, I guess, sometimes. And I like how they're lamps instead of candelabras or candles or whatever in regular Castlevania games. It is clearly Castlevania, but like done new, and it's pretty cool. I think that was one of the... Okay, so this was around the time that like... Ooh, nice. When like Mighty Number 9 was coming out and that sort of thing. Ow! And Mighty Number 9 didn't do very well. And Bloodstained did very well. And I had kind of the differing opinion, where I didn't think Bloodstained was bad. But Mighty Number 9 was trying to do something different with the Mega Man formula, while Bloodstained was intent on being exactly Castlevania without changing a thing. And it's like, okay, well that's lazy in a mechanic-wise and in a concept-wise thing, but it was better. It's a better game. Even if it might seem a little bit lazy, it's a better game. But I can appreciate Mighty Number 9 anyways. Careful of the... Okay, I can probably just walk by it, it's fine. I want the upward whip, I think, for the boss here. The boss is very cool. I also like how this is, even though it is a Castlevania game-ish, it takes place a little bit more modern. So like, there's a train, for example, which I guess could have happened in a few Castlevania games. But I like this time setting that they did for this. Yeah, oh, why did I choose that? This is another example of Castlevania, or this being a Castlevania game. These guys are clearly the friggin' like skulls that shoot fire out, except now they're cannons with mouths, which is still kind of cool. Love that background, love that moon. Curse of the Moon, or actually Bloodstained in general, is all about the moon. It'd be wise for you to remember that. It's very, very cool. I'll say Igarashi has a great style. Very, very good style. Gorgeous music. This actually was made by Inti Creates. And man, Inti Creates is a great little company. They make the, I'm pretty sure they helped make the, I can go this way, the Mega Man Zero games with Capcom, and they're also the guys who made, oh darn, what is the name? I can like picture it in my head too. It's basically Mega Man Zero before like the DS and 3DS. There's three of them, Azure something majigger. Anyways, they're a very cool company. They make really neat games. Take you out. Do I need another one? Yes, I do. There we go. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to rush this game. Like, I wanted to take my time. I wanted to talk about it. This is a really fun game, and it deserves more than a quick episode, so I'm glad I'm doing this. First boss coming up. Hopefully that'll give me a better weapon. Yes, there we go. Not the best weapon for Zangetsu, but oh, here we go. This is such a neat boss. We can take a swig. A living furnace. Look how freaking neat that is. So cool. So we want to wait around. I can't move yet, by the way. The fight hasn't started. Now it's started. He's going to reach out and grab some garbage. I want to be right here, and he's going to take this, and I can attack him while he's doing that back off a little bit. Oh, no, it's too close. That's okay. And now he's going to shoot some fireballs. Very, very easy boss. One of the fun things... Ah! Woo! I can't believe I dodged that. I didn't know he did that. He usually does this. What was I going to say? Yes, one of the things I like about this game is every boss has a last-ditch effort, desperation, that's what desperation attack, basically. Now, I don't think... I don't think desperation attacks can kill you. Maybe it can on, like, harder difficulties, I have no idea. But they're very, very neat. They close out the fights very cool-like. But I know this one very easy. This one's a very easy one. To be honest, most of the bosses aren't too hard, especially if you have the right setup. Lightning magic, anyone? You know what I'm talking about if you've ever played this game. Come on. Don't have a lot of strength right now. One of Zangetsu's sub-weapons is actually, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a Super Saiyan mode where for like 10 seconds he has double the attack, which is very, very powerful, obviously. I'd rather that than any other sub-weapon. Oh, I went too far to slice him. Ah, damn, I was too close to slice him. I don't know how far away I need to be to slice him. Are you doing a big thing there? That's fine. Easy enough to dodge. Keep your eyes on the top. There we go. Very easy. You should be almost dead anyways. A little bit closer, I guess, right here. There we go. Back off. There we go. Perfect. Still got hit, but I got a lot of hits on him. Probably one more round and we should be good. Avoid, 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 avoid. Thank you. Jump, jump, jump. The jumping has the same kind of arcs as Castlevania does. Classic Castlevania games do. There we go. Basically, you have to commit to that jump. Let's go behind this. We're going to hide right behind it. Well, it does a super move, which looks amazing. That's super cool. Very cool. We got a life up, too. We got 4 lives now. What was that? I like, even when you win, it's like, but the fight goes on. You know what I mean? It's very, like, it's not a victory. It's just a, we did it. So here we go. Here is Miriam. And Miriam is actually the main character for the main Bloodstained game. Requiem of the Night, I think that's called. And this is where the game is different, depending on your actions here. Now, most people would go up, you see that up icon, you're just like, okay, I'll talk to her. So let's do that. Thank you for saving me. Was it the demon's power you used to seal that beast? You are Shardbinder. That power can summon forth demons at will. I cannot allow that. Wait, it is true that I am a Shardbinder. However, I have sworn to be ever righteous in my command of this power. I refuse to be used for evil. Then show me the proof of that determination in battle. Miriam has become an ally. Now, as crazy as the choices you have, you can walk right by her and ignore her, or you can kill her. And, depending on if you do any of those things, the ending changes. Now, we are doing the ending where we get all 4, or I guess all 3 extra party members. Right now we got Miriam, there's 2 others. There are endings depending on the combinations of those. If you kill 1 and take 2, if you kill 2 and take 1, if you ignore them all, if you kill them all, it's different. And if you kill them, you get extra power. It's very, very neat. Don't worry, we will deal with that. Just because I'm doing one main playthrough of this doesn't mean we're not going to see the fruits of those other playthroughs, but I wanted to kind of really explain that. So, with new allies, it appears I can use the L1 and R1 buttons to switch places with them. No one is without strengths and weaknesses. If I make good use of my allies, I can traverse seemingly impassable terrain. Whenever I reach a crossroads, I'll take the shortest path without fail. If I come to a fork in the path where I can't determine the shortcut, I'll follow the reins of a fallen adventurers to lead me in the right direction. Yeah, so the little guys pointing are the normal way, basically. Each of my allies has their own stamina. If their health gets low, quickly switching places would be a wise idea. Each type of sub-weapon that appears when destroying lamps can only be used by a certain person, it seems. No one else can even pick them up. Yep, we switch to Miriam like this. And Miriam is the Simon Belmont. She's the Belmont of this group, using a whip and everything. So there you go. Whip smash, high jump, and slide. And she does have a higher jump, and she can slide like Mega Man. And the switching over is really cool, because it's not only just from Castlevania 3, it's very, oh damn, what is that name? Konami YY World. A lot of Konami classics. Even Zangetsu feels like he belongs from, like, Getsufumaden instead of just Castlevania. So there are the main levels. We'll be able to do probably one more level, and we'll call it a day. Or call it a night, because it's Night of a Curse. I don't know. Stage 2, Frigid Hell. See, the moon is a little bit bigger now. That is my thing. Oh, kill you. No! Damn you! Let's switch over to Miriam. You're meant to switch over to Miriam here because of her reach, basically. Those guys are hard to hit close by because they have such a wide, like, base to them. So, her thing is the dagger, which is pretty cool. It's, again, very, very Belmont. But she's also very much like Grant in that sense, too, which is kind of neat. So, Grant from Castlevania 3. I'm not just randomly saying names. Love that background. And again, like, this looks like an NES game. Shovel Knight is a great example of a game that is not... It's 8-bit, but it's also cheating a lot. It has way more colors than allowed. The music has a lot more instruments than allowed in an 8-bit system. This is, like, exactly what I expect from an NES game. Now, it is slightly better, obviously. There is more to it, but I could see this almost running on an NES. This is the triple dagger. Love it. Great. It's a great weapon. She has some pretty cool weapons. And here, we could go down, but it's very obvious you're meant to go up, because now you have Miriam, which means, yay, I can double jump. Or not double jump, I can high jump. I don't even think I've ever been down there, because I've always had Miriam here. So, This is, in my opinion, also the hardest boss of the game. It is a crazy boss with lots of things happening. But again, once you get one of the characters who has the ability to cast spells, there's a lightning spell, and that is a bonkers powerful weapon. You can literally just sit there and allow the game to just kill itself. It's just nuts. Dagger I do not want. Oh yeah, I can go up there. Not with the current characters I have, but I just realized that. Oh, that's neat. There obviously, this is not a spoiler, one of the modes obviously allows to play as every character from the get-go, which is why there were, I got the regular dagger, which is why there were areas I couldn't get to in the first level when I was just, what is his name? Zangetsu. I'm gonna switch over, I think I'm more powerful than Zangetsu. No, 3 hits, okay. 3 hits regardless. Careful. But yeah, the fact that they each have their own life bar, with different health, by the way, if you've noticed. I'll switch over for a second. It looks like Zangetsu has 2 more blocks of health. We've got another life, that's pretty cool. And it's great for bosses because it means you have a lot more life. You just have to switch over when you need to. What do I get? Nope, I want the regular daggers. If you find something you don't like, you can either wait for it to die out or you can switch characters because the other characters can't pick it up. So, I like how they make that very clear. In other words, you have to be really not paying attention if you pick up a weapon you do not want. It's on you, guy. Nope. Oh, no, that's what I have. Great for the bats here. She also has, I believe, the axe, which is actually just the axe from Castlevania, basically. But she, oh, no, it's not the regular. I think this is basically. Ah! Now she's dead! Well, crap. That sucks. Now I can't switch to her. No, her axe is something else. My mistake. Damn, that sucks. You'll notice I didn't lose a life, though. Lives are only lost if you lose every character. But it just means right now, I cannot use Miriam. And that really sucked! I really would like Miriam for the boss, and for other ways. I can't go up there, obviously. That's where I think I'm coming from. So, I might take a death near the boss. I mean, I might try with Zangetsu, but only one character against this boss is pretty difficult. I'm actually pretty close to dead already. Yeah, I'm doing freaking horribly. Oh, that was actually, didn't mean to do that. That's okay, it brings them all back. Lives aren't really going to be a problem. You get lives very easily in this game. I love that screen, though. Very cool. There we go. The problem is, though, you lose your, what are they called? The sub-weapons, which does suck. Not always. Sometimes it's not really a big deal, but you lose weapon points, too, which does really suck. You've been stockpiling them. You can see this is all made for Miriam, because it's like, you don't want to go underneath these guys while you attack the archers, right? Oh, now it's all friggin' icy and stuff. Oh, there's the axe. This is the axe. Like I said, it's not like the axe from Castlevania game. It's actually just one gigantic hit. That's so cool. And there's our first pickup. I don't know where all the pickups are, so I won't be getting them all, but I'd like to if I find them. That gives me 10 extra weapon points, maximum. So now I have 30. Axe you a question. Funny. Oh, we're there. Let's get ready. I'd actually rather not have the axe for this boss. It moves too fast. Oh, the scythe. Perfect. That's the boomerang. Basically, the cross boomerang that you get in other Castlevania games. Like I told you, Miriam is very much a Belmont. Okay, come on, let's switch over. I don't like this at all. Don't like you. No, I'd rather keep my chain whip. Though I'd rather be using the scythe anyways. Let's get more weapon energy. Oh, there we go. One more. There we go. Perfect. Here we go. Very cool boss. Very cool boss. Oh, creepy. Can I attack it right away? Oh, I forgot. Oh, yes. Duck here. It's gonna fall on me. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm back. Oh, it's gonna be off the top. I'm gonna switch over. Okay. Can't attack you yet. It hits so often, this. Some of this stuff here actually is working out really well. I used all my weapon energy, that's fine. Careful the bubbles. There we go. Now we can get some clear hits. There we go. And then she just repeats. I don't know why I think it's a girl. I randomly assume it's a girl. It starts over again. You don't want to be underneath the icicles because you don't want to get hit. She's gonna do that bubble attack again. She's gonna duck. Let it happen. if you're right close, you can get damage on them. Then jump on icicle and jump. Ah! Oh, I can't even pull that off. Switch over in case I get hit by the fall here. Good. And now we gotta be really careful. Ah! I always do that. Hopefully I can get a couple of these. I'll use up Zangetsu's life for this. Okay, can't get hit anymore, so now I switch over. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Damn. There we go! Now this is a crazy last hit. I always miss it. And I want to jump so that it's... Ah! Damn it! It smashes into the wall. I want to make it so that it goes up there and then I duck, but I can never time it properly. But there we go. Perfect timing, actually. We're a little bit over 20 minutes. We get our next character. I love how they all have their own ending animation. Very, very cool. And who do we get now? Well, if this is Castlevania 3 and we already have Grant and Simon Belmont, then meet Sypha, the old man version of Sypha. That I would be defeated by a demon. I have been thoroughly humiliated. I am Alfred, an alchemist. Alchemist, you use demons to fulfill your worldly desires. Every achievement requires a fair exchange. Even using demons is sometimes necessary. You have your own goals, correct? My power may be of use to even you. Your existence is unsettling to me, but your skills are not without value. I'll leave your head where it is for now. Alfred has become an ally! Yeah, you get along so well. The only thing missing is you don't get the handshake from Castlevania 3. And this just says the same thing? Yes, it is, okay. And... Alfred's weapons. Buster Rod. Buster Rod. And use Alchemy, the triangle, which is... Basically, he doesn't have anything extra. He has a terrible weapon which has low range, and it's slow. But... his weapons are incredible. But that is all for today. I'm Fill in the Blanks, and I'll see you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.